Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope all's good wherever you are. Trump just broke the internet with his new campaign ad. All of these campaign ads have been absolutely fire. I thought we'd take a look at this one because this might be the best one, but I also want to look at the other two with you guys because they're absolutely terrific. Let's get into it.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump. At least I will go down as a president.
I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Never got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally.
A new world order. These allegations are false. Weapons of mass destruction.
The USA Patriot Act.
The blueprint for large corporations.
We once were, we are no longer a Christian nation.
Donald Trump confirmed that he is considering a run in 2016.
Do it.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
He will never be President of the United States.
Donald Trump will never be elected President of the United States.
As people are watching these results come in,
We are going to make this decision now. Donald Trump will be the 45th President of the United States.
Does it ever seem to you that President Trump has done more than any president in modern history?
And in the 10 years I've been involved in politics, I've never seen an administration hit the ground running like this.
I could spend the rest of the hour laying out the accomplishments under the Trump presidency, despite everything thrown at him.
Market just had its 12th straight record close.
Taking action to save as many kids as they can.
We were energy independent under the Trump administration.
More Americans reported being employed than ever before.
Those who have served our country in the military to get access to mental health care.
The Great American Outdoors Act is the largest single piece of legislation to support our national parks and public lands.
Created more than 7 million good-paying jobs.
Websites can be held liable in court for having sex trafficking content.
The Abraham Accords, which for any other president would have been multiple peace prizes.
America did not enter into a foreign war.
The unemployment rate in the U.S. fell to 3.5%.
The First Step Act eases federal sentencing for nonviolent offenders.
Increased funding for historically black colleges and universities.
Allows terminally ill patients easier access to experimental drugs.
Kept the inflation rate low.
Honored with the Bipartisan Justice Award.
Had a massive MS-13 gang problem.
3.9% is the unemployment rate.
Requiring airports to provide lactation rooms for breastfeeding mothers.
Middle class family income increased nearly $6,000.
A dramatic escalation in his crackdown on illegal immigration.
An advocate for educational choice.
Tariffs on Mexico and Canada.
An act preventing animal cruelty and torture.
Taking out Baghdadi, the head of ISIS, Soleimani, the Iranian general.
Save Our Seas Act commitment to environmental issues.
We're saying Merry Christmas again.
Community development in low-income urban and rural communities.
Help us to remember the importance of fighting off tyranny.
Pulling out of UNESCO, the World Health Organization, the Paris Climate Accords, reassessing NATO and the United Nations.
Stood up for Christianity and the Constitution more than any president in American modern history.
We are stopping the attacks on Judeo-Christian values. Do you miss me yet?
This is the type of ad that I want. And I would love to have this running at all times. Just make it an ad. Put it on TV. Run it in prime time. I want inspirational. I want policy. Because especially with this election, you don't want to get into the weeds of fighting like the left fights this gender on fighting about race and all these Marxist theories. Kamala's policies are shite. Complete shite. You can easily fight and win. Not easily, but you can fight and win on policies. And Trump has a record already. This is what I want to see. Motivational, fighting on policies. I think this is what the American people are looking for. Now, let's take a look at another one. This is what I'm going to call the Reagan ad. Absolutely amazing. Let's get it.
Please welcome President Ronald Reagan, who has a few questions for you.
All of you will go to the polls, who stand there in the polling place and make a decision. I think when you make that decision, it might be well if you would ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Is it easier for you to go and buy things in the stores than it was 4 years ago? Is there more or less unemployment in the country than there was 4 years ago? Is America as respected throughout the world as it was? Do you feel that our security is as safe, that we're as strong as we were 4 years ago? If you don't think that this course that we've been on for the last 4 years is what you would like to see us follow for the next 4, then I could suggest another choice that you have.
President Trump. He'll make America great again.
I love this one. Something about it, short and sweet, having Reagan in there. I think just a powerful ad. They've all been great. Whoever's putting these together for Trump is doing a terrific job. Now, the next one we're going to look at is the Run Boy Run ad, which was independently created, I think, by a smaller creator, but Trump ended up putting it on Truth Social and on X for his campaign. It's a terrific ad. Again, motivational, truth speaking. And I think this is the route we should really want to be taking right now. With Joe Biden, you can do the name calling a little bit more, but people are a lot more sensitive when you're, speaking to a woman, especially on live TV in a debate if you're talking to her. Now, it worked with Hillary, and Trump's really good at it. He can navigate those waters, but I just think that the policies are where you want to beat them because the gap is so huge. And this is why you don't see Kamala doing speeches. This is why they're not debating anybody. Also, they're raising a lot of freaking money. And I think as soon as she does interviews, the money's going to stop coming in when people, realize that she's a complete moron. Here's the Run Boy Run ad. Let's get it.
With your support, we will go on to victory, the likes of which no one has ever seen before. We will evict crooked Joe Biden from the White House, and we will take back our country on November 5th, 2024. The great silent majority is rising like never before, and under our leadership, the forgotten man and woman will be forgotten no longer. We are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together, we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much.
Terrific stuff. Absolutely terrific stuff. I think we're really going to see Trump go on the attack in the coming weeks. And I know everybody's complaining that Kamala's not doing interviews, but I don't blame her, to be honest. I want her to do interviews. I want her to do many because I think as soon as she starts doing them, this is when people are going to realize that people that might not be into politics like you guys are, like I am, the normies, we like to call the normies in society, don't follow this stuff as closely as we do. If you put her in front of a live audience on TV, she's going to expose herself. So the longer she goes just raising money, running ads in front of a teleprompter, all scripted, the better it is for her. Not for us as a people, but for her campaign for sure. Hope you all enjoyed these ads. I'll catch you if you did. If you like these videos, consider leaving us thumbs up on the channel. Really helps me out. Maybe this will be the day that I earn your subscription, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.